This right here is a Trail 18 backpack from Kriega, and I've been using this thing for a few months now. It's come on all of my rides with me since I got it. It's done those adventure rides, it's done the multi-day adventure rides when I'm camping as well. It's come on a couple of enduro day rides, and I've even used it to commute to work with a few times. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys a closer look at the Trail 18 backpack, show you all of its features, and then I'll jump into an honest review, give you guys my thoughts, is it any good, and should you run out and get one of these for your own adventures? Let's get into the video. G'day tool adventurers, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well as usual, and welcome to 2025. If you are new to the channel here, my name is Josh, and this channel is all about motorcycle adventure, everything from bike reviews, gear reviews like this one right here, tips and tricks, and of course those awesome adventure rides and the fun that you have out on two wheels. So if any of that interests you, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to stick around, and also jump down into the description below of this video, guys. Check out all the links I've got there and support all of the companies that help support this channel and keep me going. So just quickly, before we dive headfirst into this review, if you're interested in any of Kriega's awesome products, including this backpack right here, make sure you jump over to kriega.com.au and use the code JoshJB at checkout. You can save yourself 5% off any of their awesome products there. And it also goes towards supporting the channel here and helping us bring this content to you guys that I know a lot of you enjoy. So jump over to kriega.com.au, use that code JoshJB, save yourself some money, guys. So the Trail 18 backpack. Why did I buy this backpack specifically? Now, there was a couple of reasons why I needed to get something like this to start with. First reason being that I've just got the beater behind me there, and I'm not going to be running a tank bag on that bike. That's normally where I keep my drone when I film all my adventures. So I had to get a larger backpack to fit my brand new drone in, which I didn't want to let get destroyed. So I had to upgrade from this, which is basically just the little brother of the Trail 18. This is Kriega's Trail 9 backpack, which I've had for a long time, but the drone obviously doesn't fit in that. So that was the main reason why I needed something larger, and having the Trail 9 before, I knew the quality of that, so I jumped straight towards Kriega's Trail 18 backpack. Now, as you can see, I've gone with the typical black color for the backpack, but they do come in a range of different colors. You've got orange, you've got coyote, which is sort of a browny gold color. You've got multicam, which is a bit of a camouflage look on the front there. And of course, you've got lime, which I have the Trail 9 in right there. So a few different colors to pick from. Now, the backpack's made up of a bunch of different ultra durable materials from Kriega, including 420D Cordura. Now, I don't really know what that means. That doesn't mean much to me at all, but trust me, if you see one of these in person, you'll understand what I mean when I say that it's made up of quality materials. You can just see how strong they are just by looking at it. All the zips, all the clips and buckles, just everything, all the sewing and the fabrics, really made of good quality stuff. And Kriega offer a 10-year guarantee on all their products, including this backpack. So with a guarantee like that, I'm sure they're not skimping on any of the materials. It's made of good quality stuff. Now, easily, my favorite thing about this backpack is just how comfortable it is to wear. I've had a few rides with it on my back where I'm on the bike for 8 hours a day, some long days in the saddle, and this thing hasn't given me any grief at all with giving me a sore back or shoulders or anything like that. I put it down to a couple of things here, but the main one being this right here, which is Kriega's Quadlock Light harness system. It's the same system that's on the Trail 9 backpack that I've had before, and it does a really great job of just helping spread that load over onto your chest and onto your body as a whole, rather than just having these straps on your shoulder and giving you sore shoulders and a sore back. It really does well the way it mounts up on there. And the second feature that helps with its comfort is this mesh back panel that's right here. It's hard to tell just in a video, but these little mesh panels help the backpack just sit far enough off your back just to keep enough airflow going between yourself and the backpack, help prevent a bit of sweating and just overall comfort. So those two things together really make this thing a super comfortable backpack. Even when I've got this thing loaded up with a bunch of weight, it hasn't given me any grief at all. This is the first ever larger backpack that I've ever ran. I've always had smaller ones just because I've been of the belief that the larger the backpack, the more junk I'm going to fill it with, and it's just going to give me grief out on the tracks with sore shoulders and a sore back after those long days. But it's just not the case with this Trail 18. I've been really impressed of how comfortable it is after a long day on the bike. So the Trail 18 is made up of two different sections here. First one being this one here on the front, which is your roll top section. Now this is about an 11 litre storage section, and the second one is this one here at the back, which is a zippered section. ultra heavy duty zip section, and that's about 7 litres of storage. So hence the name Trail 18 backpack. 11 litres there in that front one and 7 at the back. Now starting with the roll top one, the 11 litre storage, as you can see in there, I will get some other shots of this thing so you guys can get a better look with the camera angle. But basically this section here is what Kriega is known for. You've got this removable liner on the inside. Now that's exactly the same as what I've got in the Trail 9 and my soft luggage that I run on the bike as well. It's all white inside, which is really handy when you're trying to get things out of there. If this was all black, you struggle to see what you're grabbing out, but being a white backdrop in there, I find it makes it really easy to spot what you're trying to get. But also it's removable, so if you need to clean it, you can rip that straight out of there, clean it all out, let it dry, chuck it back in, you're good to go. But that's one whole full section, fully waterproof with that liner, and then a roll top. If you're not aware of what a roll top section is, obviously this top section just folds down a couple of times, and then you buckle it in, and you're good to go. Fully waterproof in there. I've had these backpacks through plenty of rain, all Kriega's other gear through heaps of rain and wet conditions. And even after some rides, I just pressure clean all my gear without unpacking it. I've never had any water get in these things. So I feel like I can attest to the waterproofness of these sections. Moving on to the second section, which is this right here, the ultra heavy duty zip section. Now, as you can see right there, there's a nice little tether on the zip. That's really handy when you got your gloves on. You can easily grab that zip and you're straight in there. You don't have to worry about getting your gloves off to grab some tiny little zip all the time. But the first thing you're going to notice right here, guys, is that this zipper starts up very high. But if you come around to the other side, as you open this thing up, you'll notice this zip goes all the way down the full length. Now it looks a bit odd, seems a bit strange, but it's actually a really good feature that Kriega have chucked here in this backpack. I've had other backpacks that zip all the way down on both sides, and that just creates a problem when once you open it, this whole front bit flaps down and some things can fall out, especially if you're trying to get something from the bottom. All these top things can fall out, but having that zip only come down a little bit on one side really helps to stop things falling out as you're trying to grab everything out. Now, first thing you're going to notice, guys, once you open this section up, here I have my water bladder. Now this is Kriega's very own water bladder, suits this backpack, and it also suits the Trail 9 that I have as well, so I just interchange. But if you guys don't have one of these and you have a water bladder laying around already, chances are it'll probably fit in this backpack. There's another strap up here to hold some other taller water bladders, so that might work. But if you want ease of use, get Kriega's one that suits the backpack. Comes with a good quality hose, and it also comes with all the Velcro pieces here if you want to get the hose hooked up to the shoulder straps of the backpack. Really neat and easy. But as well in this section, guys, you can obviously store things around the water bladder. You can pull the water bladder out if you want full storage. But up here, you've also got a separate pocket that is inside of this section. Now, there's one little zippered section, which is pretty much phone size. You put your phone in there. I usually use it for house keys or my wallet, things like that I don't really need straight away, but I definitely don't want to lose. But then also on top of that, there's another roll top section right here, another waterproof roll top section. About a litre of storage in there, so that's also good for things that you don't really need in a hurry, but you don't want to lose or to get wet should you fall in the water or ride through some rain. It's a good size for probably a first aid kit. I'm not really using it for anything too important just yet, but as I use it a bit more, I'm sure I'll find something to sit in there. Usually it's all just full of snacks and things like that. But that's the second section, really good for the water bladder. You can fit some tall items in here down the side of the water bladder. Me filming everything, I can fit my camera tripod in there, which is really handy. But it feels really organized in here. It's really cool to have these separate little sections for bits and pieces. It just feels like everything has its own place. So when you go searching for those certain things, you're gonna know where they are and they're not all gonna be mixed together and get everything else out to get that one thing that you need. Now that is it when it comes to internal storage on the backpack, but there is one other section here on the front, which is great for a few other bits and pieces. Now this right here is Kriega's Hyperlon netting and an elastic cord here as well to tighten that down. But this section here, I normally put my hat, I strap a hat on the back there just so it's easy to get when I get to any places. But I have used it before with a jacket. I've been in some rain, I've taken the jacket off and I've put it in here. So it's great for wet weather gear. I have put in there my thongs before. That is the thongs I wear on my feet before any of you Americans get the wrong idea. But really handy there, wet items. It's a great spot. As you ride along, the wind, the air is gonna get in here and dry those items out anyway. So Really, really good added feature. And one other thing that I really, really love on this backpack is this right here. Really sturdy grab handle. Might seem like a super simple thing, but when this thing's sitting on the ground, you want to pick it up. This handle is super, super sturdy. This thing's actually loaded up with my drone and full of water as well. So it's got a little bit of weight in it, but makes it super easy to pick up and carry around, move it around as you need to. But now that I've shown you all the features of the Trail 18 backpack, you're probably wondering what I think. And honestly guys, I think Kriega have nailed this one, knocked it out of the park once again, as they do with all of their quality gear. I've used a bunch of their stuff over the years and it's never let me down, and this thing is no different. I even crashed with this thing on and slid along the ground for a little bit, and there's basically no damage at all that you can see. So they really do stand the test of time with all their quality, strong materials. And it's a really, really comfortable backpack, as I did say before. Can wear this thing all day, load it up with plenty of weight, and I don't really notice it on my back at all or on my shoulders. It really spreads the load well. And all those extra added pockets on the inside really makes it feel organized and feel like everything has a place, and makes it really easy to grab those things when you need them, so you're not digging around looking for that one little thing that you need at that point in time. So overall guys, I absolutely love the Kriega Trail 18 backpack. I can't wait to keep on using it on all of my adventures to come. So with all that said guys, if any of you are interested in checking out the Trail 18 backpack a little bit more, I will put a link down below in the video's description. You can jump over to kriega.com.au and check it out. You can also check out all of their other awesome products. And remember, if you do grab this backpack or any of their other products, use that code JoshJB at checkout, save yourself 5%. And it also goes towards supporting the channel and helping me bring you this kind of content, guys. So I appreciate all the support, and make sure you support the companies that support the channel. So to all adventurers, that is it from me here today. I'm actually packing to head out on a ride tomorrow, and it's currently pouring down rain. So there may be a wet and muddy one tomorrow. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like it guys. It really helps support the channel. And if there are any other reviews that you want me to do, any other video ideas, jump down in the comments below guys and let me know. I'd be happy to hear it all. I really want to know what you guys want me to do in 2025, so chuck it all down below in the comments. Ride safe out there on your own tool adventures. See you all soon.